they have no localization, and they do it for two of their biggest choice and the stuff that's dropping this year that don't get no.
Yes. I don't give a damn what you're doing in the region. What you doing for me? All right. So yeah, you outside. Great. It's dope. Okay.
The fact that now, besides 16 and the 7 remakes, we have every Final Fantasy almost ever made on the Xbox platform means something to this fan.
Welcome to the Iron Lords podcast. This is King. I don't know if he wants me to set him up.
Yes, please.
Xbox.
No, hold on. Yes, please, boss.
Nah, we do that, boss. Xbox outside the Tokyo Game Show, man. They were out there. They had things to talk about. So we're just gonna get just really brief reveals. Age of Mythology retold. Pillars expansion. You got Fallout 76, the furry friends, dogs and cats. Indiana Jones, Great Circle, showed haste fully localized in Japan. Overwatch 2 with the anime My Hero Academia. That's how you pronounce it, Attic?
Yeah.
I don't know how you pronounce it. All right. StarCraft remastered and StarCraft 2 land on PC Game Pass November. And we got All You Need Is Help, the wild-looking Tetris-looking game. I can't pronounce it. Asura Jang. This looks like an anime-style battle royal. Then we got Deep Dive into the magic world of Altair Yumia. Then we had Namco announce a Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Looks like a fighting game potentially. Dragon's Quest, the big one, the legendary Dragon's Quest HD 2D remake, and a new Monster Wrangler Vocation. And then a big surprise, a lot of people were wanting this, and didn't know if Square was going to do this. Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered. Outside. King does not sound impressed. One of the requested games that missed the platform, and people thought it wasn't coming, but it did come. Fragpunk was outside. Fragpunk.
People was outside clamoring. Oh, where's the remake of the pistol?
Then we got Legend of Mana, the OGs of HD remastered, now available in Xbox and Game Pass. Metal Gear Snake Eater did show. Also, the big boy Metaphor Refantasio, the demo available. They show some more of that. Silent Hill, I believe one of the developers of Silent Hill, North Korea, Toyama, this game called Slitterhead. Kind of take control of people and stuff. Starbytes, turn-based RPG. Suikoden, the classic Konami RPG series, returned. Sin Duality, that's the joint that had little Titanfall robots running around. And I believe Tanuki, that's the raccoon on the bike, looking like a postman. The one, Threads of Time. This is the one me and Attic really looked at, and that's I believe these guys are inspired by Chrono Trigger and stuff like that. Trials of Mana, again, some more Square stuff. Love, We Love Katamari. It came through, so that's pretty much the gist of it. Now we got a couple of announcements, but King shaking his head. This is your topic. Xbox Frontline, baby, let's go.
So I've been getting a lot of smoke for my number that I gave this show.
What's your number, King?
5.
Ooh.
I gave y'all a 5. You told me to be up at 5 o'clock in the damn morning, 6 o'clock in the morning to watch your and
Dominus told you, Phil Dominus.
He showed up on the screen, was like, yo, come join us. And we're gonna do great things in Japan. Get up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Dudes got up, wiped the coal out the eye. See who's this paging me. And
wow.
It's the man Phil from Xbox. Told me they had the intricate plot.
Warning.
They wanted to stick me like fly paper, neighbor. Oh my God, man. Where do I begin? I played damn near 85% of everything you showed. Everything you showed, I could not be excited for. Snake did that. Suikoden did that. Pixel Remake did that. Trials of Mana did that. Everything you showed did that. And then the things you didn't show, the things that you showed that I didn't play, I'm like, all right. Now, You know what dudes want me to do?
What?
King. But they in Japan. They in the region, though.
They outside. They showed up.
Check it. You got to give them points for that, King. They outside. Bro, I don't care about that. I don't work for them. Don't tell me I'm supposed to be cheering on their efforts in the region. You put on an advertisement. An advertisement is for the consumer to see what you're advertising, for him to say, him or her to say, I am going to purchase this or engage in some form of fashion. Now, when you purchase a console, you gave upfront money for a promissory note. That's what you did. So you purchased this console, and they told you, because when they were selling it to you, they said it's the biggest, best, brightest thing going. This will be, it is going to change the world. And we're going to bring all these games over, and and you said, cool, I believe you, sir. Here's my $500. So with that being said, I don't give a damn what you're doing in the region. What you doing for me? All right. So yeah, you outside. Great. It's dope. Okay. You outside. Good. When somebody comes to my house and you want favor from me, bring a gift.
They brought
gifts. And I'm going to say this. You came with a localized version of Indiana Jones. How many times are you going to trout this puppet out? How many times is Indiana Jones? How many shows do we have to see Indiana Jones? Last time you saw Indiana Jones, you said he was for the streets.
It's like King. I don't know Indiana Jones like that, but does the Japanese market even care about that IP?
No.
Like,
who the hell cares for some grave digger in the Western market? You're talking about Japan. So why didn't you got 36 developers over there. You could have told one of them, make a game for this region, please. And you didn't. You didn't even have a screen capture, a mock-up, or something saying that we care about y'all. You showing up to somebody's house empty-handed is not how you do things, bro. And it's so sad that I gotta sit here and tell y'all how to conduct business. You know why? You know why I'm so harsh on you? You went to Gamescom knowing that the PlayStation is the #1 console over there. The reason why one more thing was Indiana Jones is because you was talking to that fan base out there that you knew you could not convert, that you needed. So you said, I got this for you, so stick around. So you were talking directly to them. You didn't do that over when you was in the U.S. You know why you couldn't do that in the U.S.? Because you was talking to us. So you got us all lathered up over here with all this hot stuff. And then you went over to Gamescom and you kicked us in the shins. But then you went over to Japan talking about we got a show for you early in the morning. And we get over there early in the morning and there's a bunch of stuff that I played. Now, is it my fault that I've been here on this earth this long, that I played everything? Yes, that's my fault, right? But for addict and people like that are a little bit younger, those games will hit and they will resonate with you. It didn't resonate with me like that. You're going to get a damn 5. And if anybody feel like, I don't like how you're doing that 5, King, and I don't think you're holding the line, you don't even know what that means because I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to content creators jumping out the window. So mind your damn business. But the fact of the matter is I don't watch shows to lie to you guys. All right. So if somebody's running out here saying it's a 9, tell me why it's a 9. Because if you're my age and you say you're a real gamer, then you played 80% of those games there. So what are you really
saying that was a 9? Were people really saying that was a 9?
I know people say it's a 9. Oh wow.
Yeah, you got dudes running out here 9, King. That's a 9, 10. Man.
All right. So let me get this straight. Let's do some therapy. Let's do some frontline therapy. So what would it have taken for the King to get this up to like a 7? What would
one game
what you need
dedicated to that region,
like a AAA game, or
yo, they have the balls to show up after they got rid of Tango. You show up after you got rid of these dudes. You already know what your name is in the streets over there. Right. So you didn't come bearing gift.
All right, like give me an example. Give me an example.
They yell out Fire Stick. They say for y'all, for this region.
What if they play? What if the numbers dictate that Fire Stick is moving out there?
It should do. It should move out there.
Yeah.
But Fire Stick should not be what you lead with.
All right, fair enough. Well, so what would it have taken for
a game dedicated for them?
So when you say dedicated for them, like what you mean a Japanese?
Yes, make a ninja game. Make something. Make Tokyo Drift. I don't care what you do.
So a new IP that's Japanese based that's exclusive to Xbox?
Yes.
Okay. Now, would you have got mad if that game debuted it's big and it's hot, but it's multi-plat? What if it was multi-plat? And not Game Pass?
Wait a second now. Okay. Wait a second now. I said they got 36 studios.
Okay.
You can make an exclusive game that's on your platform. You're trying to sell to them. They don't care about PlayStation. They care about Nintendo. But you want them to care about you. How you going to come with Indiana Jones and you know the lip sync going to be off? All right, so it's gonna look like a drive-in movie theater situation for us, for them. All right, you're gonna really give them drive-in movie theater Shaun Brothers
in their defense,
Indiana Jones.
It is their biggest game that they're launching this year to let them know, yo, we care about you. We gonna give it in your. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. This is their biggest game that is dropping this year to let that audience know. Not only do we dropping it, we care enough about you because we have to admit we've always went in on Xbox with the terrible localization. You know how many people from other regions say, bro, I live in this country, they have no localization, and they do it for two of their biggest choice and the stuff that's dropping this year that don't get no.
Yes. You get, so again, am I watching as a consumer or a shareholder?
Okay, fair enough.
So as a consumer, you get a 5. You don't like that 5? What you should have did.
That's what I would have. What you should have did.
You could. I said they could have made a new IP. Show that you really want their favorite. Bro, you gonna act like you never courted a woman. You don't think you got to get out and open the door and come with a corsage? You know, when you see her the first time, bring flowers, take her out to dinner. You trying to wine and dine with old stuff that you were showing over there. And just trying to say that you got a translator bot. Like, V. I'd never believe these dudes when they say all you do is step on rakes. But that joint right there, I watched it on my phone. I refrained from saying anything until I got home and watched it on my 88-inch screen television. Through your app, I sat there in 4K and said, let's do this. All right, that's out already. All right, I got that game here. Okay, I got that game here. I got that game here. I got that game here. Never saw that game. That game looks cool. All right, that game looks cool. That game looks cool. Oh, Fire Stick. I brought that. All right. Then what?
Okay.
So if you trying to build excitement, I'm telling you, man. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I expect
maybe they're not
too much
speaking
from
to
you.
Maybe they're speaking to the region.
Exactly. And you know what? And I'm speaking to them with a 5.
Fair enough. No doubt. King is spoken. I can't say King don't go in. He went in. So there to go that. Sav, your thoughts. Tokyo Xbox Game Show. Where you at with this?
Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree there. Like, you know, the stuff that really stood out to me that I want to play, but I've heard about already is, you know, like a Slitterhead. Like, I definitely want to play that. Kind of, that's pretty much a metaphor, right? I want to try a metaphor, though I don't know. I don't have time for a 100+ hour RPG, but we'll see. Right. But everything else, you know, it's good to see Katamari coming out. Because that's something that's always been like very PlayStation, you know, and Japan centric. To see that that's coming out makes sense. Beyond that, like really, I didn't want to. You don't need to show. I get it. You're showing that you have it localized for the Japanese audience, but Indiana Jones is too story heavy to keep showing this much of the game. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's not the type of game you want to start seeing over and over again because you're going to get too much of a gist of the story, I feel. So just showing it again, knowing that the Western audience is going to watch this show, right? It's not like it's not like they're not going to watch this show. Snake Eater looks great. I'm gonna play that, right? But whatever. Like we've seen that already. We've heard them talk about that. Let me see what else. And then, the Pixel Remaster stuff, the stuff that the King was alluding to, the fact that, I played all these games again. He's played Lunar
I feel
before.
that. No, he's definitely OJ.
Stuff,
He's
like,
played the majority of those games. Yeah,
right. And I have too. I like the fact that they're coming to modern audiences in a way that, they haven't been available before. Like, if you don't have an NES, SNES, you're not playing some of these games. So the fact that it's coming to modern audiences, I like a lot. StarCraft 1 and 2. I like the fact that they're bringing that back to the forefront. It's going to be Game Pass PC. I would have liked to have seen them try to work something. StarCraft and StarCraft 2 are very deep RTS games. I would have liked to have seen them try to consoleize them a little. Try to figure that out.
Okay.
And bring those games to a console audience to see how they do. Because they're some of the best. Beyond that, that's it. Like it was really nothing there. I didn't watch it live. But it wasn't a whole lot. And obviously the big disappointment was that people were hearing that FF16 was at the very least is going to be shown. And that's not the case. Apparently it is in development, but it's not, they're not talking about it just yet. So yeah, not a whole lot of new stuff.
No Pixel Master, Final Fantasy 6, no Kafka Love. No Kafka.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's great that those things are there. I've been playing that on my ROG Ally for quite some time now. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D. I'm definitely excited for that because that Dragon Quest game, although it's the third Dragon Quest game, is the start of the story, right? So if you're trying to introduce Dragon Quest to a new sort of generation of players, it's it's really the one that you start with. Kind of what they're doing with Snake Eater. Snake Eater is the first in the timeline, so that's why they're doing that one first to try to kind of reintroduce that story to a more modern audience. So,
we got something breaking.
No. Read the article first before you say anything.
All right.
Don't say
No,
nothing.
that's it. I'm done. So, like I said, that stuff is cool. But like King said, we've been playing a lot of these, and if you're an old school gamer, you've played them before. I'm excited to see them come back, though. But I get it.
Addict, your thoughts on the Tokyo Game Show?
You go first. I'm reading something.
I might as well just talk about it, right? That's what it is. So shout out to, what is it, 3-Bit that put this out? Shout out to 3-Bit. Actually, it's Xbox Era.
It's a troll.
Oh, okay.
It's from 2000 and
okay, September. No, but the date. Okay, I see what's good. All right, so I'm gonna leave it alone for right now. All right, so Attic is busy in thought. Shout out to 3-Bit. Shout out to
it's good now. It's good.
All right, go ahead. Xbox Tokyo
down.
Game Show. Where's Addict at?
Yeah, so what was it? Because I'm looking and I don't see what it was.
I put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
It was 3-Bit, pretty much like. Where's that Xbox? Xbox Air said that it was coming out with the expansion, which when I was told that it was coming to PlayStation, they never said expansion. They said it was supposed to come out next year. So, look, I come on here every week to week, and I say I'm tired of these Japanese games missing the Xbox console. And in one show, they put a bunch that had been missing for a long time now, all in one show. I agree with King.
Yes.
King, completely agree with him where they need.
I'm with you.
They need. No, he's wrong. He's right on the first party thing. Like they need more first party games that are built from the ground up for that platform. But at the same time, the fact that now, besides 16 and the 7 remakes, we have every Final Fantasy almost ever made on the Xbox platform means something to me.
That's right. Advance the line.
Finally we got the Kingdom Hearts. We getting the Dragon Quest HD. Seems like they got some form of marketing up. They got Metaphors marketing. I do think that they have come a long way. They need to go a long way. But I will agree with King where it's like, look, like I don't understand why that Indiana Jones thing was there. Like, not even a little bit. I don't care if it's their biggest game. Most people that watch that probably know what that was about. They're like, what is this? Like it's just like, I think I personally feel like that was what I'm looking for.
Desperate.
It was really no. It was just like Deftone. Like,
Tone deaf. Okay,
They
okay,
was tone
wow.
tone
deaf,
deaf,
yeah.
tone deaf.
So they
it's just like
then that's what's short.
because it's just like I don't. It's like equivalent of just like for our like June showcase thing, just showing like nothing but JRPGs. Like it's just like
They didn't know
You
the
might-
audience.
yeah, you might get away with that a little here because a lot of the Western audience does play those games, but I have not heard one person in the East Coast talk about Indiana Jones. So, what did you think? I mean, I don't even know if like they have access to the medium out there. Like, has there ever been an Indiana Jones like anything out there? Like, see, this would have been one of the things that we kind of Genki on to like ask him like the
Yeah, it's a good
relevancy
Genki
between
question.
that.
Yeah, it's a good Genki
Yeah.
But
question.
it's just like when I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm just like, first off, it looked weird.
King ain't definitely like that lip sync.
But even besides that, it's just like I'm
That's
having
right.
I'm having a hard time like seeing where you going with this. Like I'm listening to it. I'm just like, did you guys think that was it? Like, and they spent a good like what 5 minutes on that. Oh, you know, we've moved here, we've moved there. All they had to do was here's a scissor rail. All these games we have localized. It could have kept it moving, but once again, it feels like we got Indiana Jones. Let's show that sucker everywhere. And it's just like, you're not Star Wars, my dude. Like you're not like a global brand.
Like Concord.
But you know, regardless what that is, they did have games because the difference between this and like the PlayStation one for me is like they actually had games in the PlayStation one that I've never really seen before, and it's not that they weren't ever announced because apparently that Thread the Time, that's not a new game. Like it's new the first time I'm seeing it, but it has been out there for a little bit of marketing. But when they put that up there and they did a good showing, I was like, I would play that. Like they showed a couple games I would play. What's funny is the night before, because I was gonna stream it on Addict Arena. And called just like the day before. It's like, yeah, I want to do that with you. It caught me off guard because every year I do this and it's always just me. So I was like, oh, okay. So and we're sitting here waiting for it.
I made the last two. I thought I made the last two.
No,
maybe
one
not stream with you.
any of those with me.
Maybe not. I didn't make the last one live. All right, you got me. I mean,
I always wake up or at least like make a video right
Yeah, because it do be
afterwards.
6 in the morning. You might be right.
Yeah,
There.
you know my only excuse is I'm at work.
I think
one
one
of
of
them
them at
was-
work at that time.
One of them
point.
was
You might be
5 in
right.
the morning one year. But it's just like, look, like
And
I think
they
it-
showed up with less than they had this year.
I think it was a solid show, but
What was your score?
once again, when it comes with the King, like I agree. Like if you want to take these regions serious, you gotta have your own studios making stuff. But at the same time, they're making everything multi-plat. They're messaging. I don't think it would matter like right now, like because it's just like, what's the point in dropping $100 million into something or 50 million or however much, and then before you even get the release date, it's on PlayStation and Switch too, so you could probably go over there and play it. So I mean, I don't think it's going to really help them in Japan, but it would help their perception in Japan for the most part. And it's just I'm sitting here like I do like that they are getting more of these games over. I think that's a solid push in the right direction. I think it is interesting that they've flown that the host, that chick, to Seattle.
Oh yeah, that was a big deal.
For her to be in the video for 15 seconds and never show back up. To me, Phil shouldn't have been there. Sarah Bond shouldn't have been there. No person from the American brand should have been on that showcase, but Japanese spokesmanships.
Wow.
Like I just don't get how you bring out the actual Japanese native to announce the show, and you won't see that chick the rest of the show. Like that, and then you like look at it from like Machine Games and all them coming out, and it's like, what? Like, I don't understand the mindset to having people that mainly speak English coming out and don't look Asian at all, don't look like they're from Japan, from Korea, from China at all, and expect it like some vibing going on there.
They had that man. What's your man that they kept showing him like multiple times?
But see, that's one of the few people that actually showed up
they
there.
They had your man with the hat, with the he looked like he got
but
a good bag
we're not referring to the actual people over there. We're referring to the Sarah Bonds, to
so
the machine game employee. And no, they can't. It's just like they literally flew a chick to Seattle and had her there for 15 seconds and never showed her again. And she was supposed to be the host, may I add. Like, I think it's tone deaf. And then they wonder why they don't do good when it comes to this stuff. It's like, what you should have done is you should have had everyone over there speaking. Like, they did do a good job with Square Enix coming out with the Dragon Quest stuff. Yeah. You should have done that with everything. You should have knocked out the Indiana Jones machine games. That's a Japanese post that you could have posted. It's localized. They're gonna find that at launch. 9 times out of 10, that audience ain't even playing that game, so they ain't gonna even find that out. They should have replaced that with people from natively in that area. It's just like, I don't understand when it comes to Microsoft in other countries. They act like, I'm gonna say it.
Oh,
for some reason, people from the United States feel like we're the center of the world.
So you're trying to say they acting like 50 Cent going to New Orleans and not hiring none of their artists?
Well, no, I'm not going to say they didn't attempt it, but it's just like when like Phil Spencer pops out, like that should have been someone native in that area that actually knows how. Like if you go look at that chick, the chick that did the little 15-second or minute interval, like she had to rewrite the script. Because it wasn't the way it sounded natural in Japan. Like so who the hell wrote the first one? So you mean to tell me that you had someone that didn't know, like, the verbiage that people... apparently. Because it's like, if you have to have a Japanese person come over there, read it and say, that's not it, I got to rewrite it to make it sound Japanese. What are you doing? Like, who wrote it? Did Bob from accounting write it?
Damn.
No, Steve from AI.
It's just like, I'm not saying that they didn't give
what was your score, though? Because your score
is a 7.
High. Yeah, it was not a 5. I was like, your score does not indicate what King said.
Well, I'm not King.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, no, I get that, but the way you're talking, I wanted to know what your score was.
No, I'm criticizing the presentation right now. It has nothing to do with the games or anything. I'm saying if you're trying to appeal to an Asian market, people in Japan, people in China, people in Korea, maybe you should have nothing but the representation of that section over there. It's like doing, like, what's where I'm like to vibe with you guys a little. It's like the new Black Panther game comes out and they have nothing but white people announced.
Oh, we not doing that. I'm mad now. I'm mad. Let me know when I could go.
But that's my point. It's like you are literally doing an event in Japan and you have
That's not
Asian
true.
people on the stage.
That's not true. Both of y'all, I'm so mad with y'all. I'm gonna have to take the front of the line. I'm gonna have to get the hold the line shirt. I'm gonna have to do this. Because I'm disappointed in our leaders. I'm disappointed in our Xbox leadership right now here on the podcast. I'm disappointed with the ILP that's supposed to be Xbox here.
It's just me. Because it ain't that. It's just me.
No, I like the contents. I'm just telling you.
He's talking about Xbox leadership, and that's me.
Oh,
yeah. I'm disappointed, man. I bought the shirt, okay? I bought the shirt. I believed in the movement. And you do this to me. You do this. You Judas. How dare you?
First of all, you brought the shirt ABK Dale passing up. Thank you for your patronage. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. You did a good thing in holding the line for ABK. Now, what you should have turned around and say, hey, Blizzard, let me get a localized.
Hold up. We got, I ain't even saying your whack ass name. Addict has a mostly racist fan base anyway. They say
we're not
they
doing
go
that.
in that dirt. No, we're
not doing that.
You are going straight to the Shadow Realm with your
head.
friend from earlier. You guys can go over there and have a little collaboration to figure out what you did wrong.
You can't collaborate with no head.
There is no way out of the Shadow Realm because I beat you in a duel and I sent your ass there.
Yeah.
So you could sit there and you can find out what happened later.
Anyway, salute to that. So you handle it. Look. First of all, I'm not going to sit here and cap and say this was the greatest. No, That's not what you're gonna hear from me. You're not. This was a 7.
This is
energy.
consumer card.
No. We're gonna talk real though. We're gonna talk real because this is what I hate about y'all.
I want to know.
That's what I hate about y'all. Y'all sit here and complain. They don't do enough marketing. They need to be outside. I don't respect Sony because they don't show up. My guys show up.
Who's they though?
I'm just saying people I know that's on the podcast. Some people I know that's on the podcast. Every time they don't, I need to know when the games come. I need to know. And you know, some dudes, they don't even respect you. They don't even come to your show. They don't even come to your block. These dudes flew out there with the stuff. Right, and here's the thing.
I ain't got no problem with them being there.
Here's the thing.
No,
y'all sitting there. Y'all sitting there. Hold on. I'll let y'all talk to it, y'all boss.
Yeah, let them do his thing. Let them
All right, I let that talk. I still quiet. Now, all I'm saying is we talked about they don't do enough, right? They don't show up. They don't market.
Right.
They show up. They market. They tell you to show up. Now, I get it. You're an American. This is not for you.
No, it ain't.
It's called the Tokyo Game Show. Not the American Game Show. The Tokyo Game Show. They show up there with mad
Japanese.
They show up there with mad Japanese games, right? Centric themes, anime, all the anime stuff y'all know. Yo, we got the skin for Hero, whatever the hell, One Piece, whatever, Bleachy Bleach, all the stuff y'all be in there talking about. Yo, did you watch Bleachy Bleach last week? Oh, it was lit. Y'all be doing R&R on these games. Bleachy Bleach was there, right? Yeah, all that was there. I'm sitting there, all the stuff that they cap for is there. I'm like, oh wow, they got a skin for that. Oh wow, they got the DLC for that. Okay, cool. Then we say, yo, now this I give Addict did say this. Like, yo, can't be having them joints, Mr. Platform, the biggest games. Got Dragon's Quest, got Secret of Mana, got all, and I get it, King. You have played these games. Japanese, I get, no, you're right. I get it. Fair enough. Japanese, we've had Genki in the realm. Genki told us. They play all JRPGs over there. That's all they care about. This is the most JRPG-centric show I've ever seen from them. They sit there and flooded the market with JRPGs.
Genki told us they played nothing but JRPGs over there. Why was Indiana Jones?
I'm going to kill y'all for it. I'm going to get y'all for that. Y'all wild disrespectful. First of all, y'all sit there and say, Xbox doesn't market enough. They literally, the game drops in like a month.
Yeah,
why would they not tell this audience? And then they respected the audience by saying, yo, we ain't just gonna give it to you. We gonna put it in your language. That's still bad. Don't even show your game over there because it's your new game, but don't show it. Don't.
They said we know you don't mess with this game, but we're gonna let you understand why you don't mess with this game.
But listen, we don't know what it could do. What if that is the reason the games don't pop? Because they're not localized. So they do the localized. Dudes is bad. So I'm like, all right, cool. Then we sit there and say, yo, Squid, we're tired of you, bro. You don't do nothing. You're missing the platform. Here come the Pixel Remaster. Now I get it, King. 16
Game Pass, bro.
16, and then you get 16 not there. Yeah. I feel you.
I was talking about. I ain't even say anything about 16 not being.
I feel you from a mic drop standpoint. That probably would have been the mic drop, maybe, to get you over.
My mic drop is them making a game for them. Don't rely. Remember, I started.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. You're right.
On third party.
Now here's where I'm mad with y'all. Y'all sitting there saying, I don't see the. They literally had your man that made Silent Hill. They had your man, the other dude who they kept showing him too much Addict. Remember, I was getting annoyed that made that other game that he was popping off about. But then they had Frag Punk with the young Korean developers that everybody's like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is,
I literally said that they did.
I'm just saying, but there were enough Asian representation on this show. My thing is, bro, they're showing up, and let's be honest. This was the year they could have not showed up, and we could have been like, yeah, yo, they Fanga Tango. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. Then here's the thing.
And at first, we thought they wasn't gonna show up. Remember?
Correct. I thought they wasn't. I had to take my L. Fact, I gave them all the smoke. Now here's the thing that y'all missing it. What? I get it. Americans, we don't care. But this is the Tokyo Game Show.
Right.
They came in there with StarCraft. y'all don't realize StarCraft is like the biggest, two of the most popular games in South Korea. All they do is play PC over there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
They gave them
they play
the
MOBAs
two
all day long. Yeah.
That is what that audience plays.
That
That's what that audience plays, though. They're giving them what that audience want. It's not for us.
COG playing? Time out. What is COG playing though?
Oh, that Threads of Time. Come on, that Threads of Time wasn't fire.
Cool.
All right.
I'm talking about.
I just don't understand.
Is COG playing Star?
But it's not for me.
No,
I'm not. But here's the difference. It's not for me. But I know, just like From Software games ain't for me. If they pop, guess what's gonna happen? This console gonna sell and people gonna mess with the bread. I'm looking at them trying to win. I'm like, they going there.
What people are taking from my rant, right? And you know what? Everything you say is 100% valid. I can't say that what you're saying isn't valid. We've talked about their marketing. Right. We've talked about their localization. We've talked about getting JRPGs. We talked about everything. You know what they did? They reversed everything. Every last thing.
And all that takes time. If you're the most terrible person and no one plays your joints on the radio, and they make it all their joints radio friendly for Hot 97 over there, and they're giving them all the games they want, we got to praise them for that.
So with Drake.
I'm not with this. This is bare minimum, because at the end of the day, they were horrible before. They've taken every step to correct, and they're doing the deeper correction step. Localization is the deeper. If you don't make your games in the language of that region, it doesn't matter.
We've heard that together when we go to shows.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's like we got to give it. And for us, the only thing I will say for us that I liked, even though this was a very Japanese-centric show, was the fact that they say, by the way, here is the roadmap for 2025. They let us know.
Oh, Fable, no, we got a roadmap.
Yeah, fair. But for that audience also to let them know, we got a roadmap. So that is to me. And then, again, I know you're looking for the big slam dunk, but the reality, you know what it is? Is our next topic. It's Metaphor ReFantasio. It is a new Atlas IP.
I played the demo.
We're going to get to it.
Right,
but I'm just trying to talk about the significance from this standpoint.
Right.
Solve knows. Persona. That's what it do over there. You've got Atlas's new IP. You've got the marketing. You sold on you. That is a huge deal. So I know it's the fact that from your standpoint, you like COG, but I knew about that already. That audience needs to know, they care about all of this we rocking with now. Again, that's how you slowly change the narrative and move the needle. And I love they're not giving up. That's all I'm saying.
Not hating on none of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where this rant's coming from.
Exactly.
Y'all was like, they shouldn't even localize it. Don't even show indie. Don't even do this. They had games that I didn't care about. And I'm like, bro, this is all the stuff that we've been complaining about. Every last one. And then they do the stuff we complain and we still giving them smoke?
My score is for me.
Fair enough.
That part. My score is, listen, had I got a check in the mail.
Why they gotta take
listen to me. No, time out now. Had I got a check in the mail,
I don't like where this is going.
My score would have been my score would have been evaluated on how good they're doing in the region. Because I'd
so
been
you're
talking.
saying COG got a check in the mail? Is that
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is.
Hold on, let me get slow-mo. Hold on. COG, I agree localization is important. I've been saying it for years, but it's the bare minimum. That's like a deadbeat dad wanting credit for taking care of his kids. Y'all supposed to do that. But here's the thing. They didn't have games before to localize anything. You got games, so you got to localize and do it. And then let you know, guys, we care about you, bro. We speaking in your language with your flow. It's an important deal.
We knew that.
And Starfield, by the way, bro. Spanish Shadow Space as well. Continue.
We knew that was a big thing, a big problem with them with localization. We've always known that. All right, so they're working on correcting that and fixing that. Great. My thing is, I'm talking from me.
No, you're right. For you, it ain't
from
for you.
Seeing me.
No,
the show was a good show. Well, since when? 5 is horrible.
No, that's bad.
5 is half a 10, right? It's half a 10. So
I gave it a 7.
5 is not inspiring. 5 is not inspiring.
You know what? Because I wasn't inspired.
Okay, that's where you at.
Right, and I was mid with it because I said there was an opportunity that was missed. Now, dudes are saying, oh well, the opportunity that was missed was Final Fantasy 16. No, stupid. I got it right now. I don't care about that. That's not the issue. The issue again is you're going to that region, right? Have something you made for them.
They did. It was called Indiana Jones. Y'all don't like that. That's just what it is. And y'all don't like Metaphor. The biggest, I mean, outside of Addict,
I'm not.
y'all don't like Metaphor.
Theirs.
So but
Metaphor's
again,
not
these
theirs.
are the biggest games this year, whether you like it or not. Metaphor and Indiana Jones is the biggest game for them this year, and they're letting that audience know, bro, we got this on our joint for you. That's a big deal. It's just that you don't care about those games.
No, I do care about Metaphor. Let me ask you a question. Is Metaphor exclusive to Xbox?
No, but they got the marketing. That's a huge deal.
Okay, wait. Is it coming day and date to the PlayStation?
Yes.
Day and date.
I believe so.
You know,
yes.
You know what's a huge deal?
What's up?
When Black Myth Wukong missed your whole damn
Fair
console,
enough.
and let it be a big deal.
Okay,
when that game misses that dude.
Okay, but
start acting like that dude.
No, but
so
I got clap back at you because just how Metaphor you saying for Wukong, we said every year, where's Persona? And now Persona 5 day and day. And now the new... So we can't have it both ways when they're correcting each thing. And then they're like, yo, but you messed up that other... They're fixing it. They're slowly closing the gap that nothing doesn't miss. That's a huge deal.
And I also said, if I'm addict age and I didn't play a lot of those games, it's lit.
Fair enough.
It's lit.
Because you're a purist and you're an OG. So from yours,
and
you got every game, and I get that. So that's why I said this audience, this is really not for you. This is
and that's
really,
what I said too.
Yeah, no, you're right. You did say that, and it's really for a younger generation.
I literally got mad at us for our opinion.
No, yes, I did get mad at y'all because I'm like, bro, y'all being a little extra though. Y'all being a little extra.
You know what it is? They trying, and he want to give him a medal, right? And I'm not gonna lie. For a certain age demographic, and let's say for this, let's say for that first person that just graduated from college and you're in Japan.
Exactly, you're the new generation.
You're trying to make your choice on what you're gonna purchase.
Thank you.
And you look at it and you say, wow, they localize this game for us, and they do have some of these games that I do like. Cool, it works for you. But now let's say this. Let's say you the Japanese dude that's been working at 9 to 5, and you 52 like myself.
Right, fair enough.
You played every last one.
Oh yeah, facts. But we do gotta. Now here's the sad reality that we have to accept.
Yes.
As the OG gamers, we are the minority of where the games are. Exactly. They got to talk to these young kids and these new dudes.
And my 5 is talking to them.
Fair enough.
Because I paid my money just like him.
Okay, fair enough. I'm good with it.
You know what I mean? Dudes never see me and you go at it.
No, they never go. But show the slow-mo. But hold on, I got to keep going because he keeps saying anyone talk. It's not about no dead. So if you say they're a deadbeat dad, you're supposed to never see your kids ever again and just say, oh, well, you showed up on my birthday, so what? But my thing is, they keep showing up now every week. They keep showing up, like they keep improving to improve the relationship with the child, but that's still not good enough to improve the relationship. Yeah. You still labeling someone a deadbeat dad no matter how they keep trying to improve and be better.
That's a bad analogy.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm like. I'm tired of the deadbeat dad that don't apply no more because this person keeps
if you don't show up for the first 30 years of their life
and they've been there the last 4 or 5 years and you don't want to accept it. You've already made your thing that you don't care about that no more. You've already made your decision.
But he was incarcerated. He couldn't show up. He's dead now.
Yeah, it's like so they show every year to keep coming up. It don't matter now because of what happened. That means you're never going to forgive the person ever.
No, I think they're on a good path. I'm just saying, please next year come with something dedicated to them, bro.
Fair enough.
I'm okay with the content. I just didn't like the presentation.
No,
I thought the presentation was dope.
That's fair.
I thought the presentation was dope.
It is what it is. We went too long. Sorry. That was me.